Flunkie Force. It's Game Flunky, and today we're going to be discussing the Spire, which is the little place you teleported to after you took Ascension Hall. The thing that I kind of skipped and didn't record properly. The thing that I should have recorded properly, but I didn't record it properly. Don't judge. Anyway, before we get into this, if you liked the video and you'd like to see more, please hit the like, subscribe button. I'll be getting Overwatch this coming Friday, I think, and hopefully either Titanfall 2 or Battlefield 1 because of Black Friday sales. I will actually be doing a lot of collabs, or some collabs lately, or soon. Been getting a lot of requests from other YouTubers, which I am excited to do. Really excited, bro. But other than that, let's get into the video. Okay, I'm not really going to transition anywhere. I'm just going to keep explaining things. So basically, we got to the Spire. If you look around, the Spire pretty much is going to be your home base. It's where you're going to go to recruit people to your team, to help you, like smithies, trainers, blacksmiths, things like that. I reiterated that. Anyway, but before we get into that, we're going to take care of a couple things. Now, depending on who you sided with in the story, a couple of events have transpired. In my case, I have sided with the disfavored, and I quote-unquote signed the Ascension Hall over to them, but they gave it back to me because of this event happening where you go to the top of the Spire. But first, the portal that brought you up there is shut off. The thing you need to do is click the portal and just observe it, and it'll give you two events that'll happen. You'll see the Spire and you'll see the old walls. I've already read all this, so I'm skipping past it. It's going to pretty much walk you through step by step of what you're seeing visually, like reading a novel, pretty much. And when you get done, the portal reactivates. Next, after this, you're going to head to Tunan's court, and you're going to go over some things with Tunan. Now, what's going to happen, or I hope that's his name, the Adjudicator, Tunan, your boss. So, we'll skip to that point. Now, to reach Tunan, his court's located in the Bastard City, north of the map. It's right directly above your old Spire, or your Spire. Okay. So, when you go there, pretty much you're going to come to an event where the Chorus, the Scarlet Chorus, and the Disfavored are approaching Tunan because they have to explain why there's a civil war, why there's a lot going on. Depending on how these events transpire, you can side either with the Disfavored or the Scarlet Chorus over time. Your job is to pretty much, your mission as far as this part, is to find out who should be punished, either one side or the other, or both, depending on the information that you find. And you will find evidence that will make apparent who truly is guilty. Yeah, I'm gonna skip past all this because we will start with the matter of the Archons. Yeah, no, we're not. We're gonna skip this part. Now, when everything finishes up, when we get done talking between the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, you can decide who was right. You can explain who took the hall. In my case, I did this Disfavored. If you took it with the Scarlet Chorus, say the Scarlet Chorus because it builds up your reputation with them. Of course, over time, again, you will pick who's right and wrong in this. Like where my save, where I'm playing right now, I had to choose, I'm finding out evidence of both sides' guilt, so it all depends. Now, what Tunan's going to talk to you about upstairs is about the edicts. Alright, you being able to relinquish them. The reason being is because no one has ever relinquished the same edict that they have transposed. This feud is our allies' squad. Just suck up to the guy. Just brown nose him, because God forbid he comes after you and kills you. So when you get done with Tunan's court and you leave the Bastard City, you'll head down south to the Iron Hearth. And if you side with Disfavored, you will head to their base, but the Iron Hearth is the base of the Disfavored. When you go there, you're going to talk to Graven Ash along with two other soldiers. One of the soldiers will give you a quest in Lathina's Crossing, with a place called Cato Village. You're looking for the guy called Mouth Breather. What you're going to do, he's been attacking disfavored shipments, pretty much. And what you're going to do is go into the city and kill him and his men. Now, real quick, though, with Graven Ash, which will be in another video, he's going to give you a quest line revolving around Sentinel Stan and his daughter, Amelia, who had disappeared in the conquest of Sentinel Stan when fighting the Unbroken, I think it was. They all have these special nicknames. All right. So during that time, which if you find out by now, Barrack has that armor that stuck to him, was stuck to him because the Edict of Storms was invoked, which destroyed Sentinel Stand and caused the deformity, which is Barrack. Okay, so basically that's gonna be a long quest line, which we'll do at another time. I'm not gonna get into it because time is short, and I was spending time with my family today because I'll be working on Thanksgiving. So I was like, but I did want to definitely get a video out. So yeah, so we will definitely get into that video tomorrow I'll probably do another one tomorrow. Cause I haven't been doing Tyranny videos lately, just because I'm busy with the Q&A and the giveaways. So, like I said, you'll speak to two officers. The one I just spoke to, the one that gives you the quest, is the one up on the right side, right when you come around the curve at the top of the map. That one will give you the quest for the Thanian crossing. I don't know how, but for Cato Village, where the mouth breather is located. All right. After you get done, you'll go into center of town, look for a Graven Ash. I'm gonna skip to that part so you know where he's at, and then we're gonna go do. Well, actually, no, it's right here. All right. So Graven Ash is pretty much, if you look at the map, he's in the center of the map. But one of the three quests we're working on, as of right now, Trial of Archons, which is dealt with who's guilty, which Archon is guilty in their army. We'll deal with getting the Spires, which I'll get into that further into the video, and the village, Cato Village. Alright, so this is where he's located. Talk to him, ask him the questions about Sentinel Stand, and then there you go. Question to avoid with him. Do not try to piss him off. Do not try to intimidate him. Do not ask him, did he wish to stay defiant against Kairos? I'm begging you not to do that. He won't try to kill you unless, I don't know, he already hates you, but neither here nor there. So let's skip to Cato Village, and let's deal with the mouth breather. Now, if you look, Cato Village is located to the west. Just head there. When you walk in, you'll notice that the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus are about to engage in combat. Obviously, I'm assuming if you join up with the Scarlet Chorus, you'd be defending this guy. But in the case of the disfavored, you're going to be helping them out, fighting off the Scarlet Chorus. Now, it's called Broken Spear in Lithania's Crossing. Alright, you're going after the guy, mouth breather, something, Nakurios. I'm trying not to pronounce his name so I wouldn't butcher it. Like I butchered his face. Oh snap, drop the mic. Anyway, so if you look up here, once you walk into town, head north, you'll see where they start to engage. Obviously, you're going to side with the disfavored if you decided to, obviously you would. So they have a couple words back and forth, a little spat here and there. He says he's stupid. He says he ain't a really good Pokemon trader. He says Sun and Moon rocks. You say Digimon rocks. And it gets awkward after a while. Someone say make some mama jokes. And then boom. After which, you'll go into a battle. Obviously, you'll win because you are the hero. And then, if you see right there, there's a hut up north of there, right above you. That little door is where the mouth breather stays. So, there you go. Now, of course, I always get lost. But anyway, so right there, go through the door. You enter it. You can try to persuade him to come join you peacefully, but being it's the Scarlet Chorus, they don't do that. Again, you'll engage in some combat. You'll loot his body. Then you'll go back and return the quest to the quest giver, and the quest is done. Building up your reputation with the disfavored, hopefully, and getting some more brownie points. Yay! So the last part of the video is going to be talking about the Spire, your home base, where you're going to regroup, talk to your companions, build up a relationship with them, while also paying for trainers and smithies and things like that. When you go up, there's a tab up to the top right. It's right next to the missive tab and next to the sigil tab. That is a Spire tab. If you look right here, this is the map of the area of all of Kairos' land. Each of the highlighted areas shows an edict, if it currently is active, what the edict is and what its current effect is to the nation. Now, of course, me fiddling around, not knowing what I'm doing, I'm clicking a bunch of them at random. It's good to let you know what edict does what, because it does affect your status buffs. Alright, so like in the Edict of Storms, it makes it hard, it makes your accuracy worse, it makes it harder to make fire, like shots with a bow and arrow. So, each edict can have an effect on your party. Okay. Another thing to keep in mind, too, is you can recruit different people to come in. Like I said before, trainers, cooks, things like that. But you're limited to how much space you have on each spire that you conquer. So even though the Ascension Hall is your main spire where you control and complete all your actions, really it doesn't matter which one you go to, but that's your main one. While that is the case, when you get more spires, it allows you to recruit more teammates, or not teammates to party with you, but more vendors, more smithies, things like that. The one thing I do recommend, that the only thing that's helped me so far, is smithies. The more smithies you recruit, the more apprentices they bring and things like that, because they will allow you to craft artifact weapons and artifact armor. Very powerful weapons and armor that you don't find in the game, or at least I haven't, that I had to craft by using bronze ingots and iron ingots. Now, the other thing too is, if you want bronze ingots and iron ingots, there's also a vendor that will bring them to you. He will force them, make them, and then he'll give them back to you. It takes about like 5 to 10 hours depending, okay? The thing is though, do that and you'll be set. and conquer as many spires as fast as you can, because then that increases your capacity of vendors and smithies and things of that nature that are allowed access to you. It does cost money and upkeep, so bear that in mind when you do that. But that at least gives you an edge, and at least gives you access to things that you probably wouldn't find. It's the same thing in Pillars of Eternity. You had your own base and you had to build it up. But that's it for today, guys. This is Game Flunky. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a short video. I got some other stuff I'm working on, so I'm sorry I had to make it so short. Thanks again for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.